How you doing today, Blues? My name's Jeff, and welcome to another episode of Everton Every Week. So today I wanted to talk about Leon Osman's testimonial. Yesterday, Everton hosted FC Porto at Goodison Park in honor of Leon Osman's service to the club. I think it was good to bring in some quality opposition. They are a Champions League qualifying squad, and they showed it. They're a good team. I thought we played okay. There were some good points to take away, some not so good points. Let's start with the good points. Besic, I thought, looked phenomenal. That was our first look at him in an Everton top. He impressed right off the bat. He came in at halftime. The first touches he had on the ball, he had that nice little drag back in between two defenders, sprayed a pass, lofted ball about 40 yards to McGeady on the wing. I thought that was awesome. That was a great first impression. I was expecting a little different type of player. I did not expect him to be that good with his feet. He, for a defensive midfielder with ability to cover in the back line, I thought that his footwork would be kind of suspect, but his footwork looked great. There was a few different times where he would be surrounded by Porto defenders and he worked his way out of there. He was able to spray passes out wide. I thought he looked really impressive. His tackling was key. He didn't shy away from a tackle. It was a friendly match and he was going all in. That's what you like to see. I have a good feeling he's going to become type of a cult hero for us, right? So it's good to see he won't shy away from a tackle. I still think Barry and McCarthy are going to be starting in that holding midfielder role come week one, but I think it's good that Besic is showing so much promise because he will push those guys to improve and to play to their best ability. I think Gibson will too, but those were our first looks at Besic, and I thought he looked great. Really excited to see him play. I'm excited for some derby matches against Liverpool. I think he could do some damage. Hopefully nothing too reckless. That might be a little concern. His hard tackling, usually with hard tackling players, come with a little consequences with some cards and fouls of that sort. But hopefully he'll be able to rein it in. I thought another person that deserves some praise was Steven Naismith. He played up top. Looked great, really. He's kind of an unsung hero. He scored the goal in the 1-1 draw. Came early on. He tucked it right in to the bottom right corner on a mistake from the Porto goalkeeper. That's kind of what he does, right? He's always just in the right position at the right time, and that doesn't come accidentally, right? That's all mentality. His positioning, his movement is key. If you watch him off the ball, he's really active in looking for the ball, something that I think he might be able to help Lukaku out with if we can maybe just put Naismith's head on Lukaku's body, with movement, mentality, work rate type of deal, we could have a real beast on our hands. But I thought it was great to see Naismith score that goal, reminding me of the goal he scored against Arsenal at Goodison earlier this year in the 3-0 win. Just tuck it in the bottom right corner, very calm. That's just what he's known for, just that calm finishing, which has proved a lot of people wrong the last year or so. So that was great to see. Thought he deserved some praise. On the other hand, I thought there were a couple guys that looked a little sluggish. I know it's preseason, but Barry and McGeady, kind of looked a little sluggish, didn't look like themselves out there. Not to be worried, though. I think they'll shake that rust off come week one. I don't know if McGeady... Do you think McGeady will feature? I don't know. I think Pinar and Morales will hold down those wings. McGeady might come off the bench for a little spark, but I wouldn't worry about the preseason. It's just preseason. I thought overall we looked okay. Not great, not like our usual self, but that's to be expected, preseason form. That form will come. Another concern people had yesterday was Howard, how he came off and Robles had to go on. That scared a lot of people, that scared me, but it was due to some jet lag, supposedly. He had just flown in from the U.S. the night before, I believe, so he just wanted to make an appearance for Leon Osman, which is understandable. So he just played the first little bit. Joel came on, overall, little shaky. He always makes me so nervous. Can't catch a cross. That's something that hopefully, he's young, hopefully he'll work on. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing a keeper come in and maybe seeing Joel go out on loan. For a little more experience, I think it'd be good for him to have. He's not ready for Premier League, he's not ready for Everton standards quite yet, but give him time. I know it's tough. It's hard for me to watch sometimes, but you got to remember he is young. Hopefully he will come to be a decent keeper. Overall, testimonial I thought went well. I thought it was good to give honor to Leon Osman. He's been a great servant to this club for what, 20 years, I think, since he was 10 years old. So that was great to see. I believe he enjoyed it. I thought he was going to score a couple times. Didn't quite score. I thought we played fairly well. 1-1 draw against Champions League caliber opponent. Can't really complain. Looked a little off, but that form will come. So unfortunately, Everton TV didn't stream the match yesterday, so I had to find some stream on the internet. Unfortunately, it was in Portuguese. I think I'm fluent in Portuguese now, but I had no idea what they were saying. And then luckily, I'm part of this Facebook group called the Everton group. They do a wonderful job of posting all the streams, links to all the streams for the matches on match day. So I was able to find an English one for the second half, so that turned out well. But my question for you guys is, how was the atmosphere there? On the stream, it looked like it was alright. It looked like there were a lot of empty seats, but I think that was due to renovations to meet Europa League standards. But let me know if you were there, if you were lucky enough to be there. How was the atmosphere there? I'd love to hear. My other question for you guys is, how do you think we played overall? What were your high points? What were your low points? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. I will post a link to that Facebook group so you guys can look to join that. I think an admin will have to approve your request there, but it shouldn't be a problem unless you're a red. But just let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear it. I will post Besic's first touches in an Everton shirt. Those were special, so check those out. Everton posted a video. It's like a 30-second long video of his touches. I will post the Everton highlights, the 3-minute highlights of the testimonial match below. So make sure you guys check that out. And that's all for me today, guys. Till next time. See ya.